And welcome back to another Speed Build Thursday video. So for this one, okay, so I've got to be really quick with this one because it's shorter than normal. But for this house, I actually had a family in mind when building it. So that's kind of why it looks the way it does. I already knew who was going to live there. Yeah, I don't really know how else to explain it, but I already had the family made and everything. I just needed to build them a house. So that's basically why it looks the way it does. It's also really weirdly designed for some reason. I think that's just to go with the characters. It was just how I pictured it in my head, and that's how it came out. And it looked really weird and everything, but I like it at the same time. So yeah, that's the reason why the house looks the way it does, basically. So something else I was going to talk about is yesterday I did the current household video instead of the Big Sister challenge because it was the end of the month. It still surprises me that it's the end of the month. Like, can you guys believe that tomorrow is December? Like, oh my god. But yeah, so there's that. And the reason I'm talking about my current household is, I think I've mentioned this before, but I don't remember if I have or not. I'm naming all my Sims, or almost all my Sims, after songs. And I really love doing this because it kind of goes to show you guys just what kind of music I'm into. To go through all of them, I first started off with Roxana, who I kept calling Roxanne, which is kind of what started off the whole thing. And then with her, I had Anthony, Caroline, and Iris. Caroline and Iris both, again, named after songs. Caroline is Sweet Caroline, and Iris is Iris. Artist. Roxanne is by the Police. Sweet Caroline is Neil Diamond. And Iris is the Goo Goo Dolls. And now Iris, if you guys haven't watched it, then you might want to check it out. But Iris is the current heir. And she right now has 3 of her own kids. She has Mackenzie, no song. Johnny, the one I thought of was Johnny Be Good. I needed a J because I had Jolene from Dolly Parton, and Johnny Be Good is Chuck Berry, I want to say. Got to look that up, but I believe it is Chuck Berry. And basically, I just like look at when those songs came out, and you can kind of figure out when I like my music. But I am also currently I'm already looking for names for the next ones because I'm almost done the legacy. Like, I'm going for 10 generations. I'm at generation 8, I think. Or am I 7? I don't remember. 7 or 8, and around there. And I'm already thinking of names further now because it's just a lot easier to have names ahead of time. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the current household series. If you guys haven't, do check it out. There's not that many. I think I started up in May. I do them once a month. So that's May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So that's about 7 of them. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense for editing wise. So yeah, so, you know, definitely check them out. As well as, you know, other videos. I do a lot, which may decline a lot come the new school year. Just letting you guys know that. Warning. Oh yeah, so that's that. And then life. So what's new with me? I'm short. I mean, I've known I'm short for a while, but oh, when was this? This was a while back. I just forgot to put it in. Oh, what? 2-3 weeks ago, something like that. I was at Walmart and I was trying to get some Mike and Ike's. But the thing was is that the Mike and Ike's, especially the ones I wanted, are on the top shelf. And to make matters worse, they weren't any close to the front. They were, like, people have been grabbing them, so they're far back. So I'm on my toes, hand holding onto one of the shelves, and I'm reaching up trying to grab a pack, and I'm still too short to reach them, and I'm just like getting upset because it's like, you know, it's my favorite kind. And I don't know what blessing came, but this guy who's like 6 feet tall, maybe taller, he comes over and he just like kind of looks at me and he goes, "Are you okay?" Because I think at this point I started to climb the shelves. And I'm just like, and you know, it's just like, I just want the pack of Mike and Ike's. So he comes over and without any like problems or anything, he just goes, "Oh, here." He plucks it off and hands it to me, and I'm just like, thanks. I mean, you'd made me feel shorter than I already am, but thanks. Oh, it was just, I mean, I'm glad he came by because I was about to just settle for the other ones. But, you know, he came by. I got the ones I actually really like. I don't care much for the other ones, which is weird. I really like the blue pack. I like the blue pack of Mike and Ike's. So I'm glad he came by, but at the same time, it's just like, yeah, I feel short as hell right now. So, yeah, that's that. Okay, the last one. You know what? I can save the very last one on my list here for next week. But I will sort of bring it up. It's just talking about my exams and everything for school. But the one on here, it was just a few nights ago. Actually, when this happened was, we were talking about, because there was a commercial on TV for the wedding for, oh, is it Harry and Meghan? I want to say that's their names. But because, you know, the big wedding's coming up and everything. And so we were trying to get my sister to understand the hierarchy of monarchy. Hierarchy of monarchy. That doesn't sound right, but at the same time it does. Basically how, you know, we become king, queen, and things like that. And she was getting really confused out of it because there's just so many names and everything. Because she actually had it written out on a paper and whatnot, and she was still getting really confused. And then her logic was, oh, why don't I just relate everyone on here to the characters in Merlin, the BBC show Merlin? And because she's obsessed with that. And once she started relating actual people to characters on Merlin, she seemed to understand it. My sister, everyone. My sister. I have stories about my sister. Oh, I should get her to just come on here and talk about her grade 12 high school year, because I honestly think that was just some of the best stuff ever. Although I think some of the stories are grade 11 or maybe even grade 10. I'm going to figure out when the piercing tits of steel were. Anyway, but yeah, so she actually, and I still have the picture. I might add it, I may not, I don't know. But she has a picture. It has, like, you know, Queen Elizabeth II at the top, has, you know, what kid she has. And then it's Charles. And then what kids he had, which of course would be William and Harry. And then of course, you know, William's kids and Harry is only just getting engaged. So, yeah, so she's had this whole, like, family tree thing worked out, and we actually filmed this happening. I don't have the footage. I'm gonna have to get it from my mom, but I think I will share it with you guys just to show how funny it was trying to figure out everything. And like, it wasn't just that, she was also trying to figure out why it was that we have Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip? I want to say Philip? Yeah. Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip, why Philip isn't a king, and just trying to explain all of that to her, and it was just hilarious. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end it off here. Do remind me if you guys want to see that video. If you want to see it, remind me in the comments below, and I'll definitely upload it for you guys, because it's funny. We're dying of laughter. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this video off here, guys. I hope you've all enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button, comment, and share. And if you haven't already, do check out my other videos. I post Sims videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and Hope of videos Tuesdays and Fridays. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Rejected! Rejected! Yeah, you just got rejected! R-E-J-E